Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at all these tiers we gotta fill up, and look at all these Pokemon. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear the music? Can you see the screen? We got a lot of guys. Oh. Soup is good. Soup is good. Yo, Minecrafter has arrived. Welcome, Minecraft. Hello, everyone. We're going to be doing a lot of ranking today. Everything is working. You can hear no music, but you can see the screen. Oh, you don't hear any music? That's suspiciano. You should be able to. Sup, losers? Does anyone else not hear music? TH no music is better. We need to have some background noise. Not an A tier, you might owns up. Oof. Who knows? Why do you guys not hear any music? As well, is it just my opinion? There might be a few polls, but it'll mostly be my opinion. So you guys don't hear anything. Why not? Could be something in my house. Could be. No doubt. You hear music. Okay. Don't know why you couldn't earlier. I can always raise or lower it if anyone yells at me. It's not like I'm doing anything insane today. Does it get jokes, Lamau? What does it even mean in this context? Alright. Well, mathematically speaking, I have 4 hours to do this, and I have 1,000 Pokemon. That means I have to rate a Pokemon every 15 seconds. So, basically, today we're just going to be rating them off of my 100% personal bias, which can include their design, their competitive history, if I think they got stupid shoes. Literally anything I want is what I'm rating them on today. And we got a couple guys to go through here. We're going to start with Bulbasaur. Every 15 seconds? It's going to take me 15 seconds to scroll down. Okay. Alright, Bulbasaur. I've already talked about him before. A-tier design. Extremely solid. He looks cute. He's the best design of the first stage Kanto starters. He's great. Ivysaur. Honestly, bit of a step down. It doesn't look different enough when you put them side by side. It's basically just bigger bulb, angry fangs. Not as cool, man. Not gonna lie. Not as fire. Venusaur. Better. Not as good as... Actually, no. It is as good as Bulbasaur. It's better than Bulbasaur. It's very good. It improves on what Ivysaur had going for it. Mega Venusaur. Not gonna lie. Kind of boring. Not very exciting when you compare it to OG Venusaur. It's not the whole forest. It's just one flower looking like a tree. It's not good. But Mega Venusaur, on the other hand, delivers on what it should have been. Mega Venusaur looks fantastic. This is so much better than Mega Venusaur, not gonna lie, because this is actually looking like a jungle here. Its size helps it out so much. I genuinely think these two design concepts should have been switched. Charmander is a good design Pokemon as well. We got a lot of A tiers at first. The starters are all good. Charmander, it's not as good as Bulbasaur. In fact, it's not as good as Ivysaur either. But it's a nice, cute, solid design. Go away, ad. Alright. Charmeleon. Definitely the worst one we've seen so far. Not that great. Nothing special about it. It's just bigger Charmander, except now it's uglier and it has a shade of red that literally never returns in any of its features and designs. It's just, why is it here? Bulbasaur is the best, the OG3. I agree. You keep freezing. Don't do that. Charizard, S tier. Obviously. This is like the most objective answer of all time. In my subjective opinion. It is the GOAT. It's up. It's not top 3, but he's amazing. Charizard X. Up here. So much better as well. Why does he get so much hate in the community? Because people want to feel special. People want to be rebels. and they're weird. They see popular thing like Charizard and they get jealous of him. They just wish they were him. Anyway, Charizard X. What is there to say? It's literally one of the best designs of all time. He might be 4th place. Who knows? Can we rename some tiers like S plus and soup? S just means top, man. It's not that deep. Charizard is rad. Top 3 is S plus. Mega Charizard Y, not gonna lie. It's a downgrade. Still S tier. S minus, but still S tier. It's very cool. Blastoise is your favorite looking mon? We will get to Blastoise. Anyway, yeah. I feel like Megazard Y just is not as good as a design as regular Charizard. It's just regular Charizard, but sharper. This is more disappointing, not gonna lie. If it wasn't shoved down your throat as much, nah, you just wish you were him. Anyway, Gigantamax Charizard. In between these two. Gigantamax Charizard is what Mega Charizard Y should have been. I love the idea of the flames engulfing its wings. It doesn't look like it can fly, which is kind of weird. But at the end of the day, Charmeleon is S tier. Nah. He's the worst of these, all the Pokemon we covered so far. Don't worry, he won't be down there for much. He won't be lonely for long. We got 1,000 Pokemon. You think Y is better? Not kind of plain? Nah, he's just that guy. Charmeleon is not A+. Anyway, Squirtle is up next. Squirtle is definitely above these two. Squirtle is the top of A- for now. Squirtle is a really cool design, but we have to... Okay, we have to acknowledge this, right? He's a turtle. Turtles are already associated with water. If anyone corrects me with turtle and tortoises, don't do it. I'm not going to acknowledge that. Anyway, I mean, lizards aren't inherently fiery in nature. I mean, it's pretty fantastical already. And frogs and plants, like, no. But Squirtle here, look, this is the least inspired of the original 3 starters. There's nothing too special about him, so I gotta have him lower than Bulbasaur for that. War Turtle? Such a sick design. War Turtle looks sick. The wings add so much personality. And so does the tail feather things. It's amazing, because you're in a car now. It's all fine. Yeah, Squirtle's definitely A tier. He's good. He's good. I have to put him below Bulbasaur, though. And I don't think he's going to be up here. Should be Dragon types? Perchance. What about Squirtle Squad? Squirtle Squad is on the list. This is just looking at Squirtles as a species, not a specific gang. Anyway, Wartortle is amazing. Blastoise? I'ma be real. It is a step down of the entire line. It is a step down. The cannons come from literally nowhere. The feather motif goes away altogether. The feathers were so cool. It's facing behind you. For about 20-some odd years, it did not know how to shoot out of its cannons. It is a downgrade. It's a downgrade. Mega Blastoise. Not really much better. It extends it on the cannons, which at this point you kind of have to. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look that much cooler than regular Blastoise. It is cooler. But the giant cannon just seems impractical. This man seems like a very open target now. I mean, he ain't cooking, right? I don't need Remy. I'm not trolling. These are my actual opinions. I did a whole reviewing Pokemon series back in the day with like the first 50 or so. So if you want to see if I'm telling the truth, go check that out. Can't turn off my phone at the listen because YouTube's open. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry. That's completely okay, Joseph. Anyway, Blastoise. Much better. This, again, kind of like what I said with Venusaur and Charizard. This Dynamax design should have been the Mega. My man burnt the water. Actually, I burnt noodles once. That happened one time. I forgot to add the water to the pot. That's how I burnt the noodles. It's not really much of a deep story, but that did happen one time. It was during high school. That was a really bad week for me because also the power went out. Anyway, Gigantamax Blastoise. I prefer its design to this because now it's a whole dreadnought instead of just one big. This is a tank. This is a million cannons. I love it so much. How did I burn noodles? It was a mistake. I put the noodles in the pot. I did not put the water in the pot. I turned on the stove, and then I forgot about it for like 20-30 minutes. It's not that deep. Anyway. Caterpie. It's a fine design. It's a cute bug. But who's going to sit here and tell me that it's amazing? My man can burn soda. That's not hard. Just put it in a pot. Caterpie. It's kind of basic. Nothing bad. Nothing great about it, though. Next up, Metapod. And I'm going to be real. It is a cocoon. There is nothing special about it. Chug the boiling water at the same time. That's what we call efficiency in this clan. In this channel. Metapod. I can't be too harsh on Metapod's design because it's literally just a cocoon. But that doesn't mean I have to rate it high either. It's just boring. But at the same time, it's like, what were they supposed to do? You know? Butterfree is not particularly good looking. I'm gonna be real. Of all the butterfly Pokemon, it's ugly. It's the ugliest of all the butterflies. Competitive, it has no competitive history. Not even Gigantamax could have saved it. I have not mentioned competitive at all this entire time. Not gonna lie. I've only gone off design for the most part so far. Remember, the criteria is how much I like them. Design and competitive is a big factor of that. Gigantamax Butterfree is a step in the right direction, but I don't think it's as good as Charmeleon. Actually, I lied. It's better than Charmeleon. It's not bad. I like it. I like the pretty wings. Metapod E2-1 move. That was one of the best episodes in the anime, and that was episode 2. It peaked early. Gen 3 ones, I forgot. It was way uglier. Incorrect, but we'll get to that later. Oh, I hope. Gigantamax Butterfree. I like its beautiful wings. It's a butterfly. The main thing about butterflies is that they have pretty wings. And why is Butterfree's ugly? I know I had the limited color palette of Gen 1 because of Game Boys and it couldn't handle that much, but I don't care. The anime could have fixed it. They chose not to. Butterfree fixes that a bit in his Gigantamax form. Weedle? It's just Caterpie, but more interesting. That's Metapod. Weedle is just Caterpie, but more interesting. In fact, I still put it over Charmeleon. Mega Charizard X and S tier. Bro, it's just a fact, dude. It's cool. We can't deny that it's cool. You think Charmeleon is uglier than Caterpie? That's fair. But Caterpie's a bug. It's kind of supposed to be ugly, you know? One of the best flying type bugs. Change your mind. I have a chance. We got a couple flying bugs in here. Give it some time. Mine might be changed. Yeah. This Weedle's cute. It's a worm on a horn. Actually, is it a worm? I'm not sure. Moral of the story is it can stab you with several things, and its tiny feet are so cute. Look at him. It looks like he's trying to give you a hug with his little hands. Like, look at that. I've made a mistake. There. Okay, I've learned my lesson. Only saving grace of this thing is putting Metagross in high top tiers. Hey, I got plenty of chances to fix this. Kakuna. Same thing as Metapod. It's boring. There's nothing special about it. But at the same time, it's literally just a cocoon. What are you supposed to do? It doesn't have to be a deep design. It's not that crazy. It has a little bow tie. That's why it's better than Metapod. Beedrill? Goated. Beedrill's design is so cool. It's basic. I'd say between Mega and this. Beedrill's design is cool. Kakuna is C+. We might move it later, admittedly. Better because of the anime. Yeah, nah, sorry, but this is my personal bias, and my personal bias is funny bow tie. Anyway, Beedrill is so cool. It's a giant bee. And I got stung by a bee once, and it made me respect bees for the rest of the time. I had to talk fast because I gotta get through 1,000 Pokemon in 4 hours, guys. Anyway, Beedrill better than Charmander and yes. Mega Beedrill. S tier. Debatably, ooh, I don't know if he's S minus. I'm gonna put him ahead of I'm gonna put him ahead of Charizard. I'm gonna be real. I'm scared of bees, but you love Beedrill. That is the Beedrill effect, ladies and gentlemen. Beedrill is that guy. He's amazing. I don't know if you can hear my clapping, but good for you. Look at this. He can stab you 5 different ways. He's the best bee. This ain't a worker bee. This is an offensive bee. He's here. Pidgey is boring. Pidgey is not Pidgey's a pretty boring design, not gonna lie. I hate it so much. Pidgey's lame. Pidgey's the Asian giant hornets. Yes. He's that guy. I understood that reference to man. A minus is not better than Charizard. I don't know, man. I like the idea of this thing just swooming fast through the air. I see it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Pidgeotto, on the other hand. Pidgeotto is really cool. Pidgeotto is a solid design. Bottom of A. Bottom of A is where Pidgeotto is gonna go. Also, Pidgeotto is the peak of the line. Because once we go to Pidgeot, it's a step down. Pidgeot is not as good as Pidgeotto. In fact, I think I'm gonna put Pidgeot right about here. No, Weedle's better. Pidgeot is a step down. Pidgeotto had personality. It had the stance. The hair is much more interesting. And then we just got this basic straight hair on Pidgeot. It's lame. Mega Pidgeot improves it a lot. I think it's just barely better than Pidgeotto. I say barely better. There's going to be differences between them later. But for now, it's barely better. I like the colors. The facial hair, the head hair is a lot more interesting. It's just better. Not history at the Charizard. Pidgeline is meta has a cool mega. I agree. I think it peaks with these two. I said Pidgeotto is the peak. Honestly, I like Mega Pidgeot more. Is Pidgeot slightly better than Pidgeotto? Nah. Pidgeot just looks more boring. Pidgeotto has more of a personality. Not gonna lie. Rat! There's nothing special to say about the rat. It's kind of just whatever, you know? I like it. Now, Alolan Rattata, it's better. I don't know if it... I'm gonna say it's a whole tier better. It's more personality, even though the personality is literally just black plus mustache. It's funny. Raticate, ugly. Raticate is also ugly. I don't like it. It's kind of lame. I don't really have much to say about every single Pokemon. I'm gonna be real here. Alolan Raticate is disgusting. I don't know if anything's gonna be F tier, but this is getting close to that tier, not gonna lie. Alolan Raticate is so lame. For Rattata, I agree with that Devi. But for Raticate, absolutely not. Raticate's not a guy. Spearow! Oh, okay. I wonder how people are going to react to this one. I like Spearow. Spearow is the interesting design bird of Generation 1. It's... Okay. It's based on, like... What is it based on? A Sparrow? Spearow's cool. I like Spearow. It's better than Pidgey. Look where Pidgey is. Look where Spearow is. Spearow is cool. Fearow. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Fearow is as good as Spearow. I think the fact that it lost the red wing kind of hurts it for me personally. And I think I'm gonna put it top of B for now. Spearow is goated. Fearow, I think, is a step back. Why did it lose the red wing? Why did it lose the black feathers underneath here? The hair is just... Why did it try to migrate to his head? I think... Spearow is better than Fearow. Find inner peace, please. He's ready. He needs another. Deck the halls is here. Was it Deck? No. I think it was Acro that was doing the therapy. I'm gonna change my name. Baba. Red Wings become a cool mohawk. Why does his wings morph into a mohawk? Why does he grow new wings? It makes no sense. You have no opinion on this. Ekans. It is a purple snake. It's fine. I like that it's coiled up. I like its coiled up sprites more than its, like, not ones. I'm gonna put it above Weedle. I think this is where it goes. I like its design a lot. Arbok is dope, but they dropped the ball with it. It's above Rattata. Actually, you know what? It's also above It's also above this. No, not Spearow. They dropped the ball with Arbok, because back in the early gens, its facial design pattern changed depending on what region you got it in. The Johto variant was different from Kanto, and then the Hoenn variant was different from both of those. I think they stopped doing that in Sinnoh, and that was a giant mistake. That made the Arbok line way less interesting. I loved it. It was basically regional variants before regional variants. It was cool. I loved it. Pikachu! Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Pikachu is good. It's well designed. It's literally the mascot of the series for a reason. Raichu? Oh, no, not Raichu yet. Fat Pikachu? It's here. Fat Pikachu is goated. And you know what? Dare I say it? It's better than Charizard. Fat Pikachu is goals. Regigigas and ZA. What about Regigigas and ZA? Peter Griffinachu. Yes. He is beautiful. I love this man. It is fire. Raichu is a step down in every way. Raichu wishes he was Pikachu. Raichu is the embodiment of the guy who peaked in high school. It is bottom of A- tier. Actually, I lied. It's below Spearow. Yeah, Raichu is just not that well designed. I'm willing to put it over Arbok. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm really not. Raichu's not that great. Alolan Raichu, on the other hand, this thing is fire. Alolan Raichu is a really cool design. I think I'm going to put him right above Wartortle. Actually, I lied. Bottom of S. No. Yeah, bottom of... Nah. Top of A+. Alolan Raichu is fire. Nah. Top 3 has already been decided. Because it is my top 3 favorite Pokemon of all time. The order is what's not decided. Admittedly. These are ordered from left to right, by the way. If you could not tell. Sandshrew is a little guy. I like him. He's a cute little guy. He just fills out the decks. Honestly? Yeah, top of B. I'm thinking this is where Sandshrew goes. He's pretty fire. I like him. Alolan Sandshrew. I think he's honestly a downgrade, but his design is not bad. Below Caterpie, but above Butterfree. Sandshrew is top 3. No, it is not. Igloo guy. Now, Sandslash, on the other hand, is amazing. This guy's so cool. I'm going to put him in A-. Above Ivysaur. The only reason he's so far down is because he's so bad competitively. I want to use him, but he sucks. And it's hard to justify using him when he's just so weak, you know? Favorite Gen 1, Gyarados or Dragonite? We'll learn what my favorite Gen 1 is over time. Because honestly, I don't even know what the answer to that is. So far, it's Charizard, I guess. Alolan Sandslash, I feel like I'm the only one who thinks the Alolan variants are a downgrade of the original. But Alolan Sandslash is so cool that I'm still going to put in the same tier. Right next to OG Sandslash. It's dope. How unique, W. Gyarados or Dragonite? Most basic pick? I was going to say, well, what do you think, Fearow? But then I remembered, oh yeah, Fearow. I don't really have an opinion. Like, honestly, they're pretty equal in my eyes. They're both fire. I think the OG is better, but they're both amazing. Nidoran female. It's just boring. I'm not going to lie. It's not D+. It's just going to go here. It's nothing special. Nidorina, I think, is an upgrade. It has more of a personality. I don't like this specific image they chose for it. This isn't that cool. Not going to lie. But actually, no, it's above these two. What am I saying? It's definitely above those two. Nidoqueen, I don't like its design compared to Nidorina. But it's better than the Cocoons. Nidoran male, I think, is slightly more interesting than a female. So I'm going to put it above the birds. Nidorino, I don't like as much as Nidorina. And Nidoking is the best of this line. Of the whole family here. But it's kind of weak. It's a lot weaker than you think it would be, right? When you look at this thing, its stats just aren't that. Regigigas and Porygon Z are an A+. We will get to those soon. And by soon, I mean like 2 hours. I think I gotta put Nidoking above, in between Raichu and Arbok. This is where Nidoking's gonna go. Nidoking looks cool. Yeah, it's disappointing as crap. Life Orb Sheer Force doesn't even hit as hard as you'd hope it would. Clefairy. Oh yeah, no Cleffa yet. Clefairy's kind of whatever, not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not bad, it's just kind of whatever though. Nidoking, it's like 4'7", I think. No, it's almost as tall as my mom. Clefable, I think, is a downgrade from Clefairy. It's just so boring. Like, what are the weird pink things on its back? I like it in between Metapod and Kakuna, not gonna lie. Kakuna's funny tie carries it. When I saw it, my jaw dropped. Nidoking is a short king. Yes, he is. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just basic. Clefairy has more personality. This thing just has, like, look at his face, man. He's just tired. I don't even know if you can even see very well when I do that. Okay, we're back to the normal perspective. Vulpix is cool, but overrated. I like its design. I don't like... Actually, no. I don't like how its fur is so dark. I wish the main body fur was a little brighter. I'm going to put it below Ekans, but above Weedle. Alolan Vulpix is amazing, though. This thing is so beautiful. In fact, it's probably... I'm going to put it here. Ooh. This is a tough one. I'm going to put it here. Vulpix Alola better? I agree. Alolan Vulpix is so beautiful. Ninetales is a great design, though. Ninetales is a massive upgrade from Vulpix. And I think it's going to go... I think it's going to be sitting here. What in the hell? What? Can you guys hear that ad? Hello, meme tuber. Do you guys hear the ad playing? There's some ad playing somewhere. That just... Okay, so I guess when I'm on... I guess there's just ads up here, and it's just gonna play sometimes. That was a jump scare that y'all don't even get to hear, so okay. Either way, yeah, Ninetales is so cool. Alolan Vulpix is trash and overrated. It's the top of S tier. It's 2:30 p.m. Oh, 2:30 a.m.? Oh, you must live over in, not America. Ninetales and Alolan Ninetales? I have Ninetales pretty high. Alolan Ninetales is better than Vulpix. It's also S tier. Top of S tier currently. Ninetales mid, Alolan Ninetales top tier. Ninetales is not mid. Alolan Ninetales is top tier, but regular Ninetales is honestly A+. It's an amazing design. It's so beautiful. Dodrio over Furo. That's not over in not America. Hey, look, I'm an American. I couldn't think of a not American country in time. I'm sorry. Jigglypuff is lame. Jigglypuff sucks. I have no opinion on Jiggy. Smash Bros carries this thing from not being enough. Smash Bros gives it a D+. Wigglytuff, I like it, but only because of Mystery Dungeon over Clefairy. I have no opinion on Wigglytuff outside of Mystery Dungeon. It carried it. The Wigglytuff guild is fire. Yumta! I like it. It's so good. If it's just a slur, I'm gonna leave. No, Firo guy, don't say slurs. Don't do that. That's bad. Zubat! Oh, dear God. I gotta be very careful with how I treat this mouse. Okay, Zubat's fine. In fact, Zubat's a pretty nice bat design. I'm gonna put it above Charmeleon. Even in Smash, it sucks. It does suck in Smash. Golbat is a much better design. In fact, Golbat is probably... I want to put it right above Spearow. Golbat crashed your Pokemon Stadium. Golbat's got them beautiful animations, you know. He's just so beautiful. He's so pretty. Oh, yeah, no Crobat yet. Oddish, what do you want from me? It's literally... It's nothing bad. It's C+. It's above average, but hardly. There's nothing special about it. Gloom actually has a personality, though. But its personality isn't all that special, so I think I'm going to put it right above Raticate, but before Charmeleon. Gen 1 Golbat sprite is peak design, honestly. It's so pretty. Vileplume is underrated as hell. I have a very big disdain. This is, okay, so this is the first time my rating, a Pokemon's competitive analysis, is going to affect my rating of a Pokemon. I don't like Vileplume because Strength Sap is a nonsense move, and it makes this thing darn near impossible to kill. I hate it so much. I hate it. It's better than Metapod. I gotta admit, its design is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. But how annoying it is and competitive drops it for me. I hate it so much. I hate running into this thing. Paris is just literally... I have nothing interesting to say about Paris. It's cute. I think it's better than all these mons. Am I gonna put it... Would I say it's above Charmeleon? Yes. Above... Yes, yes. Above you. No, not above Vulpix. Middle of B. So far, it's literally the most middle Pokemon of all time. Parasect. I think it's a downgrade. I don't like it. It's not cute anymore. I liked the cuteness. I mean, sure, the idea of a mushroom taking over is fine. But it's like whatever at the end of the day. Nothing special. About Clefairy. It's not bad. But it's literally just whatever. We have nothing in D or F yet. Venonat. Venonat's boring, but doesn't do anything wrong. Top of C. C-, I mean. Venomoth, same deal, except I don't find it nearly as interesting. So bottom of D. No. There. Perfect. I don't like Venomoth. It's not that special. Diglett. What do you want me to say about Diglett? It's just a little guy. Diglett's fine. Doesn't do anything wrong. Doesn't do anything good. Again, I think Vulpix is going to be a great person for determining the border between a great and bad design. Not going to lie. Vulpix is so cool. Alolan Diglett is better, but hardly. There's not really enough to be here. There wasn't meant to be text-to-speech. I don't really care, though. Currently, no one has text-to-speech privileges, but I can figure that out later. I'm not going to assign it randomly. Dugtrio is literally just Diglett again. It's more Digletts. And lastly, Alolan Dugtrio. It's the best of the family, but they're also similar. I can't really rate them differently. It is a majestic design. The OG version is the only one. This is where OG is the best one. Yeah, maybe. I can understand why, but I think the hair is funny. Alolan Diglett is a nerd. You're a nerd now, though, just so you know. Alolan Dugtrio is garbage. You're just jealous of that hair, man. Just admit it. That hair is fire. Meowth. Big fan of Meowth. I am a Meowth lover, but I can't say that it's too particularly interesting, so bottom of A-. Meowth is one of the most fun competitive Pokemon I've ever made. More specifically, it was Persian. Oh, I can't do Persian yet. We're doing Alolan Meowth. It's just more interesting. But I'm gonna be real. Its sassy aura mocks me enough to where I'm gonna lower it down to B+. I don't like its face. It's too smug, which, yes, it's more of a personality, but it makes me more upset than anything else. You attack the halls, but cooler. Okay, okay, I figured you were. You had, like, the same... You have the same, like, mannerisms, if that makes sense. Galarian Meowth is amazing, though. This guy is so cool. I'm gonna put him right above Squirtle, but below Pidgeotto. I have a cat, please put the black one in A. I'm gonna be real, I don't like this guy. His smug aura mocks me. It makes me concerned. This is just funny. It's not great, but it is humorous. I'm gonna put it above Arbok, but below Spearow. Meowth got Alolan, Galarian, Regional, and a Gigantamax. Yeah, I don't know why Meowth is getting all this love. I like this guy. He's funny. In fact, I gotta lower... no. He's above Mega Blastoise. Finally, I could talk about Persian. I'm a huge fan of Persian. I love this guy. I'm gonna put Persian above Pidgeotto, but below Mega Pidgeot. Persian is one of the most fun Pokemon to use competitively. Unfortunately, it is literal donkey water. Technician with Fake Out and Normal Gem can deal a lot of damage turn 1, and then you can use Covet, which is also Technician boosted, to steal the foe's item. I like it. Yeah, it's not too stand out, but it does literally nothing wrong. It's just a basic... It's well designed, but it's boring, you know? There's nothing special about it, but there's nothing wrong about it at all. It's just solid, you know? I like it. It goes up for me personally because of its competitive. It's so good in Pokerogue. Yeah, Technician's insane in Pokerogue. It goes hard. Anyway, Galarian Persian, ugly. I hate, not Galarian, Alolan Persian. I hate it so much. Fur Coat is a cool ability, but its design is stupid to me. Like, why is only the face fat? I know it's like a Cheshire Cat. I don't like it. Why is the gemstone blue? Not a big fan of this mon. It looks like a watermelon. F. Psyduck is literally an okay design. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna put it above Parasect. But below... I see Joe Suplex Alolan Persian. I assume. Scarlet and Violet made it a bit better. Did it? I'm gonna be real. I don't really know what it looks like in Scarlet and Violet at the top of my head. I don't think I've seen that mon specifically. Psyduck is goated. I put Psyduck... It's above average. C is average. In my eyes. It's above average. Not much. Golduck is you and ugly, and I don't like it, but it's not... You know what? No. Yeah, no, it's C+. It's worse than Oddish, though. Only C, yes. No Pit in F. Oh, you wanted me to put it in F tier. Persian got such a good Scarlet and Violet model. I don't... OG Persian looks fine, I think. I don't really think it's anything stand out. I have not seen Alolan Persian, admittedly. Golduck might be the worst duck. I probably agree with that statement. Monkey? Funny. I like Mankey. He's just a goofy little guy. But he's nothing special. I think he's gonna go... No, he's better than a rat. Not as good as Gloom. We're gonna... This B tier is probably gonna be the most filled thing up so far. Primeape? I'm not gonna lie. Primeape is kinda boring. I think it's worse than Mankey. Its only personality is anger. It's not even good. It was horrible. It's even after the Gen 9 buff, where it got an evolution, where Annihilate is amazing. We'll get to him later. But, Primeape, even with Eviolite, is not good. Rage Fist, despite being a broken move, still cannot give Primeape any competitive niche, even in the lowest tier. So, I have nothing to say about Primeape. It's just worse than Mankey. Let's be real here. Mankey is funnier. Also, why did it lose its tail? Where tail go? Anger Point. Bro, you have to live a crit to get Anger Point. It's not living. Growlithe is fire. I love Growlithe. Growlithe is so cool. I think Growlithe is going to go above... I like dogs. It's A+. Nah, it's not better than Wartortle, though. Growlithe is sick. I had Sharpays as a kid, and the Growlithe line reminds me of them. I always named my Growlithe Kobe after my old dog. He was so cool. I miss him. Either way, Hisuian Growlithe. I think Hisuian Growlithe is a downgrade, but not much of one. I think they're the same tier, but I prefer OG Growlithe. Arcanine is good. It's not as good as Ninetales, but it's good. That's too far. Hisuian Growlithe. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. Hisuian Arcanine is S-. It took what was good about Arcanine and made it better. It's better than Pikachu. It's not better than Charizard. Actually, you know what? It's better than Charizard Y. It is better than Charizard Y. Hisuian Arcanine hits hard. It's so fun to use competitively. I think the shade of red is better. I think the dark fur, because it kind of looks like volcanic ash, is sick. And it's just so fun to use. Hisuian Arcanine is better than OG Arcanine. Poliwag exists. It's a cute design. It's red starter in the manga. It's nice. But let's be real. Is it really better? It's better than the rat. It's not as good as the monkey, though. It's bottom of B. Poliwhirl is ugly. Poliwhirl, though, don't like it. It's just boring. It's just very generic monster. In fact, it might be top of D+. Oh, yeah. Just change the B to a D and we agree perfectly, Ditto Man. We agree perfectly. Poliwrath? I'm gonna be honest. It's just worse Poliwhirl. It's the same thing, but bigger and angry. And I didn't like Poliwhirl that much. That means Poliwrath isn't gonna be that high. You will say a slur. If you say a slur, that is a great way to get banned forever from chat. So please don't do that. Also, I don't even know where Dodrio's gonna be at. This is mostly going off of what I think at the moment. Abra is literally cool, but it's nothing special. I like it. I like it more than Caterpie. Not as much as Annihilate. I mean, Primeape, though. My Pokemon book Snorlax Stop is stuck in the garage with the rest of everything. Abra is A tier. Abra is a solid B-. Don't worry, he's okay. Kadabra? A lot more interesting. I like Kadabra visually. I think I'm going to put it above Mega Venus. Bulbasaur is above Mega Venusaur. Let's get that sorted. Kadabra's cool. I like it. Kadabra's, I think it's the peak of the line, admittedly. I think Alakazam is a downgrade. Not by much, but it is a downgrade. I'm going to put it above Persian, but below Kadabra. I'm a big Kadabra fan. It has a lot more personality compared to Alakazam, in my opinion. Hello, Acro. Welcome. Is this a bit? He just likes Fearow. He's a big Fearow fan, and he hates Dodrio for mysterious reasons. Alakazam? Now, this is on Abra's level. No, Alakazam is... Mega Alakazam is above Venusaur, but not Gigantamax Venusaur. Mega Alakazam hits hard. It looks cool, but bro he's no meat on his bones. He's all brain. He's just big brain, and he has 5 spoons. Vanillux is not ready to fight this man. He's going to destroy Vanillux. Yo, he should get a signature move that is super effective against all food Pokemon, because they're going to be deleted with these 5 spoons. Anyway, Machop is not exciting. Machop's really lame, not gonna lie. It's not bad. I'm gonna put it here, though. There's nothing special about Machop. Machoke, on the other hand. Machoke is fascinating. I love his design. It's sick. I'm gonna put it up. No, it's not better than that. It is better than Squirtle, but it's not better than Galarian Meowth. Machoke looks fire. I love his design. It's like little red thingies that look like veins when strong people do their flexing. Normally, I find that gross, but I find it really cool to see on a monster. Also, his lizard face is cool. The belt exists, but I think it looks good on him. Machamp is a downgrade from Machoke. Not a big fan of Machamp. Machamp is definitely better than half these Pokemon here, though. In fact, it's better than you as well. It's better than you. It's here. It's between Nidoking and Raichu. Machoke, I think, is the peak of the line. But let's look at Gigantamax Machamp. Okay, this is better than Machamp. This has got to go. It's above Charmander. This is where Gigantamax Machamp is going to be chilling. It's kind of hard to tell the Gigantamax bond's, not going to lie. It's bigger, and it has more of a personality than regular Machamp. It added some color, which is the thing that Gen 1 Mons really lack. That's the worst thing about Gen 1 Mons is they just have lack of color. Like, notice how they're almost always just 1 to 4 colors. Nothing too deep about them, excluding the Megas, because I'm talking about the OG designs, not any of the Megas or regional forms. Bellsprout, literally... What? It's fine. It's better than Machop. It's not better than Nidoqueen. Like, Bellsprout's literally just whatever. I'm not going to be pedantic. It's nothing. I have no opinion on Bellsprout. I can only come up with stories for so many Pokemon, guys. Weepinbell is ugly. I hate it. Weepinbell sucks. It's better than that. It's better than that. That's where Weepinbell goes. Below Poliwrath, but above Jigglypuff. Now, Victory Bell is a big upgrade of the line, but I feel like Victory Bell needs some kind of buff in the future. Like, it needs some kind of regional form, or it needs some kind of Mega. Victory Bell's the best of the line, but Victory Bell needs something. I think I like Victory Bell more than I like... I think it goes here. Almost the top of B. Victory Bell's pretty cool. Needs a Mega. It needs something. I want it to get something. Preferably a Mega. Or if we get some kind of new forms in Gen 10 with its whatever mechanic, Victory Bell needs something. That's all I have to say, really. Like, it was a poison grass type, right? So was Oddish. Oddish got a split evolution in the 2nd generation. Why did Victory Bell not get that love? Right? If we get a Let's Go Johto game, I want a branching evolution off of Weeping Bell. And maybe it could be like a real banana pepper or something. I don't know, man. Tentacruel is whatever. It's fine, but it's nothing crazy. It's better than Primeape. It's better than Zubat. It's not as good as Pidgeot. Tentacruel is between Pidgeot and Zubat. It's nothing cool. Now, Tentacruel, on the other hand, got community on Pogo. I'm going to be real. I don't play Pokemon Go, so I know literally nothing. I'm going to copy you. You're going to copy? What do you mean copy me? Tentacruel is fire. It's better than Tentacool. It's sick, and rate every Pokemon. You can do that. I invite everyone to do that too. Tentacruel is a fire design. It's below Mega Alakazam. Tentacruel is sick. They took an regular animal, being a jellyfish, and it did good. Better put your boy Squilliam in A tier at least. Hey, you got lucky. I didn't see your comment before I rated it. First, I want to watch your short. Great. I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's the Deserves Better part 2. Hey, look, it's my stream. Neat. I see my stream in my music tab. Awesome. Geodude is a sick design, but I can't pretend it's not just a rock with arms, so I'm going to put it right above Alolan and Rattata. Geodude, Alolan. It's not much better. I mean, it's better than OG Geodude, but it's not a drastic difference for me to justify them separating them. Like, you gotta put them side by side. Like, they're basically the same Pokemon. There's nothing too special. Graveler is better than Geodude. Graveler has a sick design. It's better. It's better than Gold. You know what? We have a new king of B+. It's not as good as Meowth, so it's not A-. But, do you edit your own shorts? I edit all of my stuff. Everything is a solo show here. Everything on this channel was made by me. All the good and all the bad. Alolan Graveler is ugly. Oh, what is it with the Alolan variants getting hair? You know, that is depressingly common. I don't like Alolan Graveler. I think it is ugly. It's not as ugly as Raticate, but it's D tier. It's below Persian, not gonna lie. It's a massive downgrade from OG Graveler, who is top of B+. Alolan Executor, we will get to the Dutch soon. Golem is fire. Golem is fire. Is it S tier? No. It is above Ninetales, though. Golem is sick. I like Golem. He's amazing. And if you've been on this channel for a while now, you know exactly what I think about Alolan Golem. He's literally on the top right of your screen, representing my voice for a reason. He is a top 3 mon. Alolan Golem is the GOAT. Galvanize is one of the coolest abilities in the series. Explosion is one of the coolest moves in the series. Explosion Galvanize goes hard. Plus, he's got a funny beard. I wish I could grow a beard like that. Unfortunately, my beard grows too short. Also, give him back Rapid Spin. Golem had Rapid Spin in specifically Generation 2. We need an electric type Rapid Spin. It would be actually so good on him. You could justify running speed on him. That way you don't have to run Custap and you can run a better item like Lum or something. I don't know. He needs a buff. Give him Rapid Spin and he can be decent in the lowest tier. That's all I ask. All I ask. That's what Alolan needs. He's so good. I love him. Ponyta? It's fine. But I'm going to be real. It's a little basic. It's going to be the top of B- for now. Ponyta is overrated. Galarian Ponyta, on the other hand, is very pretty. I think it's gorgeous. I wanted this. This Galarian Ponyta is the entire reason I picked Pokemon Shield, by the way. I wanted to get Galarian Ponyta. Why they made this thing a version exclusive, I don't know. But it's currently the top of A. It's not as good as Hisui and Growlithe. Ranked Unova Pokemon? I'm ranking everything. Doxing tutorial? I don't recommend that. Crazy, you willingly put these opinions on the internet? I challenge literally anyone to fight my opinions. Good luck with that, King. Galarian Ponyta is amazing. Rapidash, it's better than Ponyta, but hardly. It's just the left cousin of it, not gonna lie. There's gonna be Pokemon in between these two later. Dear God, it's been 45 minutes and we're not even through Gen 1. This is bad. Galarian Rapidash, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of a downgrade of the entire line. I like it more than Primeape, though. Like, Galarian Ponyta is the best of this whole family. If you put the duo Dodrio higher than Fearow. Don't type slurs in chat, dude. Don't even joke about that. That's just weird. Don't do that. Slowpoke. Do all of them today, coward. I can go for 4 more hours tops. Slowpoke is just whatever. It's boring. There's nothing special about Slowpoke. Honestly, it's better than the Cocoon. It's better than the Machop as well. Machop sucks. Galarian Slowpoke, it's literally the same thing but yellow. I have no special opinion about Galarian Slowpoke. Its typing's cool. Slowbro is better. I like Slowbro. But not a lot. It's gonna be almost the bottom of B-. Kind of gets hair. It kind of does. It's banana. It gets mustard. Mega Slowbro is hilarious, but it doesn't do much for me beyond that. It's better, slightly better, but it's not as good as Caterpie. Let's be real here. I'm on 144p. Don't worry, it's an audio stream, pretty much. Galarian Slowbro, I'm gonna be real here. Downgrade. It's the best C-tier Pokemon. But Slowbro's thing is that they're supposed to be lazy, and you've got him with a weapon. Slowbro is not smart enough to use a weapon. He's too lazy to. This is not canon. This is not good. Why did Slowking not get a Mega? Who knows? Slowking should have gotten one. Where's Slowking? Oh, he's not here. He's in Gen 2. Magnemite. I like him. He's basic, though. There's nothing special about him. I can't pretend like Magnemite's a particularly interesting design. I'm going to put him above Bellsprout, but below Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's been a great judge of characters so far. Magneton is much better, though. Magneton rises all the way up to here. It's better than Galarian Rapidash. Magneton is sick. Even though it's literally just 3 Magnetites, the idea of magnets fusing together is sick. I like it so much. No little guy? We'll get... It's probably somewhere down here. You know what? Actually, you know what? Just for the mess up people who've got some OCD, let's rank Zigzagoon. Let's just spice things up and just do a little bit of Zigzagoon gaming. Zigzagoon is sick. I love Zigzagoon. Magneton and Pokemon Snap? I didn't play Snap. I'm going to be real here. But I'm assuming you evolve it just by throwing it into people. It's better. It's better than Alakazam, but it's not as good as Mega Pidgeot. That's my opinion on Zigzagoon. We let Zigzagoon cut in line. Because Magneton looks cooler. That's why it's above Dugtrio. Farfetch'd is a funny little meme bird that I have zero opinion on, to be honest. I don't really care about it. It's better than Weepinbell, though. It's also better than Poliwrath, but not Poliwhirl. Magnets make sense. Yes, it does make sense. You could see the you could see the line of thinking that they were taking with that. Next up on the docket, Galarian Farfetch'd. Way cooler. A lot more interesting, and it also looks extremely tasty. I'm gonna be real here. I'm putting it up here because of how much I want to eat it. It already comes with a leek. It's already a healthy meal. It's not as good as regular Sandslash, though. It is the cooler one. Indeed, a Rooney. It's A- purely because of how much I want to eat it. It is tasty. Next up, we got Seal. Seal sucks. It's boring. It's better than Raticate. It's not fun. It's not interesting at all. Next up, we got Dugong. Dugong's also just boring, though. It's better than Seal. It has more of a personality. I'd rather use it than Galarian Persian, to be honest. Doduo? What about Doduo? I'm not seeing Doduo yet. Dugong got a massive buff. Did it, though? Did it, though? What did it get? Perish Song? Did it really get a buff? Anyway, Grimer is just literally grime. There's no opinion to say about it. It's just a pile of sludge. Just generic monster. I can't justify putting it above Psyduck. Muck is better. It's better. And honestly, I think I would put it above... Not above Magneton. It's above Galarian Rapidash. Muck looks like it could... You know, Grimer looks like it wants to give you a hug. It's the low-level monster who's not good at his job. But Muck, he is a middle-aged salaryman who just wants to go home. Kind of like someone we all know and love. Kingler and Cloyster are goated. We will learn. We will see. Alolan Grimer is literally so much better. It's just so funny. I love his design. The green sludge makes it look more interesting than just purple. And then the little, like, beard, facial hair. I don't even know what that is. Is it just food hanging out of his mouth? It's good. It's better than Growlithe. I like this guy so much. Anyway, next up, we got Alolan Muck, which is sick as well. I love the pretty much rainbow design. I gotta put it above Arcanine. Actually, you know what? It goes above Ninetales, too. It is not on Golem's level. Don't ignore me, you coward. Don't ignore the double and triple-headed boys. Don't ignore them. Okay, you know what? Just for that comment, we're now rating Inteleon. Inteleon is overhated. Inteleon is slightly overhated, not gonna lie. I got spoiled about it. I was originally gonna pick Sobble in Gen 8, but then I got spoiled on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventures subreddit of all places about Inteleon's design, and that made me sad. Inteleon is not fantastic. It's overhated, though. In fact, I think it clears Blastoise. I think it's better. Ooh, is it better than Graveler? I think it's better than Graveler. Inteleon is better than Graveler. It's not as good as Meowth, but it's pretty damn good. I'll take... It is overhated. It is so overhated. People act like James Bond isn't one of the coolest things of all time. Better than Blastoise. Yes, it is. Because Blastoise's design came from nowhere. It makes, like... Sobble to Inteleon makes significantly more logical sense than the cannons coming out of literal nowhere. And where did all the wing motif go on this guy? It's lame. Anyway, Shelter. Dude, yeah, I said what I said. Gotta go bye. Later, Joe Soup. You have a nice day. Shelter is boring, but it does nothing wrong. The tongue makes it more interesting, though, so it's gonna be chilling here right above. It's gonna sit right between Parasect and Grimer. It has a built-in gun. It's so cool. That just doesn't make it cool. It just makes it a 14-year-old kid or something. I don't know, man. Cloyster is goated, but I think it's overrated. I would put Charmander. I put it above Meowth, but below Charmander. Actually, I lied. It's above Charmander. But it's not clearing Gigantamax Machamp. It's human. We are playing pocket monsters, not pocket humans. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, well, we'll see how consistent you are with that opinion when we rate some future Pokemon. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, next up on the list is Ghastly. Ghastly is sick. It's very good. In fact, dare I say it, it's bottom of S. It's above above Pikachu. S-, bottom of S-. It's very good. Machoke is good. It is good. It's A-. Haunter, I think, is a step down from Ghastly, but it's still good. In fact, it's a step down to where I would honestly put it. I think it's above. It's above Alolan Grimer, but below Wartortle. I think Haunter is a downgrade from 4 hours for 1,000 plus more. My boy, that's not possible. I just have to rate a Pokemon every 10 seconds. It's okay. I got this. Gengar, it's cool, but it's overliked. It's overrated. It's not that special. I'm going to be real here. Now, Mega Gengar, on the other hand, is where the love needs to be going. Mega Gengar is better than Gigantamax Charizard, but it's not as good as Mega Charizard X. Gigantamax Gengar. Oh. Okay, here he is. I got him. It's whatever. I have no real opinions on Gigantamax Gengar. It's just the Mega, but worse, which kind of hurts me. Skinny 2 Humanist is bad. You're just jealous. There might need to be a part 2 of the stream. Either way, Onix is cool, but it has nothing going for it besides a rock snake. It's not even interesting rocks. There's no special gemstones throughout the entirety of it. It's not as cool as Ekans, if we're being real here. It's just not Ekans' level. I would say it's above Parasect, but it's below Diglett. Or a Gecko. It has to be... Yeah, it's a lizard. Lizard's gotta be skin, you know? Drowsy is like literally who asked for a Drowsymon. Who asked for Drowsy? It's ugly. It's not as good as Dugong, but it's better than Persian. Hypno is... No. Why? Why does Hypno exist, gamers? Literally, who asked for Hypno? It's at the bottom of the list so far. Sceptile? We'll get the Sceptile. Crab! It's a crab. I like it more than Venonat. It's bottom of C-. The crab is okay. Kingler is better than Krabby, but not by a whole lot. I would say I like Kingler more than Bellsprout. I like it more than Nidoqueen, but I like Nidorino more. Kingler is nothing insane, not gonna lie. It's just whatever, if we're being real here. Now, Gigantamax Kingler is hilarious, and that raises it all the way up to B tier for me, if we're being just straight up. In fact, I like it more. Actually, you know what? It might be B+. Right above Alolan Rattata. Chubby but Inteleon is too skinny. You're just jealous that he can hold a diet so well that he could be dummy thin. He's just cool. Voltorb is next. Voltorb is a circle with red eyes. It is nothing interesting to look at. I don't know who looked at Voltorb and be like, yo, I want that on my team. I'm putting it above Raticate. Electrode is... Oh, Hisui Voltorb. I forgot you existed, not gonna lie. Therefore, is Dummy Quick. Yes, he is. Hisui and Voltorb is better. In fact, I think it's a whole tier better, but it's bottom of C. It's just a lot more interesting of a face. The hole on top is better than just a regular Pokeball, not gonna lie. It's just kind of whatever. Electrode sucks. Why is it... It's the same thing as Voltorb, just upside down. But it's worse. I think the red looks better on top. Then Hisui Electrode, I think, is the peak of this family. But at the same time, I can't really justify putting it higher. You know what? It's the top of C. I think it is the top of C. It has a really cool shiny. I will say that. That's my alarm. Ignore it. Oh, yeah, I have cookies on top of the stove. Thank God I took those out. I copied you. I have some footage already. Speaking of footage, I'm just going to restart the recording real quick. And then we can just do a quick little part 2, just for editing purposes. Execute's so lame. There's literally nothing cool about Execute. Top of F tier. Execute is just stupid. I hate it so much. Inteleon shiny, it's okay. It's alright. I like it. Executor is higher than a lot of guys. I'm gonna put it above Graveler, but below Inteleon. Executor is pretty cool, especially in the early gen competitive. It's so good there. It's fallen off over the past few years, but it's still pretty nice. I like it. Good shiny on a bad Pokemon. That's a fair take. I'm not really factoring in shinies. I feel like the shinies deserve their own tier list, admittedly. The Dutch Alolan Executor. People think it's Hawaiian because it's based on... I'm not forgetting anyone. What are you talking about? Alolan Executor is sick. It's a representation of the Dutch. People think it's Hawaiian because it's in Alola. No, it is not. It is secretly Dutch. It is better than Haunter, but it's not as good as Wartortle. It's pretty sick. You're not forgetting anyone. Keep going, mate. I may or may not be not rating them because someone's threatening to type slurs in chat. Don't do that, by the way. We're almost at Gen 2, guys. It's in sight. Cubone is okay. It's B-. It's better than... It is better... Nah, it's better than Caterpie. Where did Cubone go? I lost him. Okay, here he is. Not as good as Primeape, but it's better than Abra. Primeape is literally okay. I have Taboa, the best of all. Satan. Why do you have Satan as a tier? What? Sinnoh alone has 4 Pokemon for top 3. Top 3 is currently only held by our boy Alolan Executor. Okay, so next up we got Marowak. Marowak is pretty cool. I like it. Fearow guy, that's not... Fearow guy, that's not the threat you think it is, dude. This is gonna lead to you getting banned. Marowak... It's better than Cubone. I think it's above Tentacruel. It's not on Pidgeot's level, though. It's pretty cool. Alolan Marowak is insane. If you could ban him, then... You know what? Fair enough. Alolan Marowak is a fire design. It's better. In fact, probably the bottom of S tier. The Fearow guy? Okay, I'll rate one of them, guys. I will rate one of them. We will rate Doduo. Doduo is literally whatever. I would say it's probably... It's definitely better than Pidgeot. Better than Victory Bell. I don't know if I'd say it's better than Sandshrew. I think it's here. This is where he sits. Better than Sandshrew. Anyway. Higher than Fearow? Yes, remember that Spearow is the top of this line. Higher than Fearow? Yes. Hitmonlee is, not fun. What have I done? Let me just, quickly hide, Let me just, quickly do that real quick, just in case. We got Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Let me actually turn on, you. You're gonna call me a butt? I lost Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is kind of boring, not gonna lie. It's just Humanmon, but not really interesting in any way. You. Curse wording. I think I'm gonna put it above Pidgey, but it's not as good as Venonat. Toduo over Farfetch'd is wild. Farfetch'd is so overrated. It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. I'd eat him, but that's literally his only saving grace. Hitmonchan... Nah. Wait, this is Lee. Yeah, Hitmonchan... I think it's better. Oh, I missed him. Hitmonchan's not as cool. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's better than Lee, but it's not highly rated. Not gonna lie. I think I would honestly... It's above Magnemite for me. No! Below Magnemite. Below Magnemite, above Bellsprout. That's my opinion on Hitmonchan. It's cooler but weaker. Yeah, that is an unfortunate truth. You're lucky it's higher than Spearow. Hey, I'm being completely honest with these ratings here. Next up, we got Lickitung. Next up, we got Coughing. No. Yeah, it's better than those two. Coughing is cool. Without Coughing, we would not have Smogon. Smogon is cool. I think Coughing is funny. I'm gonna put Coughing above, right above Fearow. That's where he goes. You can make chicken wings out of Farfetch'd, but not Doduo. Yeah, that just means I can keep one as a friend and one as a food. Rate Dodrio. You're correct. We will rate Dodrio, but Weezing is much more important because Weezing is funny. I think Weezing is honestly, it's slightly better than Coughing. but not really by much. I think I'm going to put it above. I'm going to put it above the duo, but not much higher. Now, Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing is one of the funniest mons of all time. It's A tier. I'm going to put it right above Ninetales. Weezing is sick. Rate Dodrio, I dare you. Dodrio is cool. It's very cool. But it's also kind of boring. There's nothing too crazy about it. It's better than Doduo, absolutely. I don't think I would put it... I think it's above Raichu, but not as good as Machamp. Welcome back, Joe Soup. Fearow is harmless, don't worry. 2 great abilities. Galarian Weezing is that guy. I love Galarian Weezing. Bro deserved wherever he ended up. I don't remember. Oh. Fearow, I thought you were allies. Rhyhorn is dope. Bro, put it under Spearow because he's scared. No, this is my honest opinion. I did rate it honestly. Everything has been honest so far. Rhyhorn is goated. It is better than... It's better than Tentacruel. It is better than Tentacruel. That is my hot debate of the day, guys. Rhyhorn is better than Tentacruel, and do not let other people convince you otherwise. Anyway, next up, Rhydon. He's S tier. He's above. He's not better than... you know what? He is better than Ghastly. And you know what? I think he's better than Charizard. Why? Charizard guy is so cool. Can you change the Metagross with Crobat Gaming? You might need to. Grotto, don't rush. You have to been an hour. You haven't finished. I know. For what it's worth, Gen 1's the biggest generation. Chansey is literally just an annoying pink blob. I don't like Chansey. It's just stupid. I like it better than Nidoran female, but not better than Venomoth. This is also where competitive is coming in mind, and I just hate it. Tangela exists. It's a funny low tier mon. Tangela is a funny low tier mon. I can't put it above Weezing, but Tangela is pretty cool. By the way, where's chat? Someone was threatening to type slurs, so I took chat off for a little bit. Too many shiny Chanseys and let's go. I got so many Chinese Chanseys in Scarlet and Violet. That's such an easy mod, the shiny hunt. Kangaskhan's gonna be going before Mega Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan sucks. I'm gonna be real here. It's boring. It's above Dugong. And then Mega Kangaskhan is obviously above regular Kangaskhan, but it's pretty damn boring. I'm gonna be real here. Tangela is fine for B. Deep Breathe. Horsey is also really boring. Horsey is not good. It's better than Crab, but not by much. Seadra is an upgrade, though. Seadra has more of a personality, so it gets to rise all the way up here. I'm thinking it's here, right above Slowbro. It goes up a whole letter. Oh, there's F tiers. Yes, there are. Goldeen is not good. And unfortunately, it is the peak of the line. Seeking sucks. I like it more than... Nope, I like it but less than Execute. Not gonna lie. I found the superior Gen 1 bird. I don't even remember what Gen 1 bird I said is the top. I'm gonna be real here. Crobat Gaming. Crobat will be rated later. Star U is also boring. It is D. Star Me is an upgrade, though. Star Me is pretty good. I think I have to put it above Wigglytuff, but I don't like it more than Butterfree. Starmie's not cool. Mr. Mime is actually kind of funny, not gonna lie, but he's C- tier. Actually, no. Right next to Kakuna. He's not as good as Kakuna, but he's pretty good. You need to rate it as B+. We will know. Lightning Rod Seaking is fun. It is fun. But its design is just so ugly. Goldeen's not much better, but it's better. Galarian Mr. Mime is so funny. I love him so much. He's not high, but he's just... I think I like him more than... No, I like him more than Rapidash. This is where we're sitting here. He's right in between Muck and Galarian Rapidash. Ditto should be S+. It is not S+. Scyther is cool, but overrated. I like it. I like it better than Tangela. It's not as good as Weezing, though. One of the best regional moves. See ya later, Crobat. You will see you soon. I'm gonna play some comp. You can watch the VOD. I plan to make a highlights for once. Jinx is just a ugly design. It's not good. I would say it's better than this, though. It's not F tier, though. It's not F tier at all. Electabuzz is cool, but so overrated. I don't like Electabuzz that much. I say I like it better than I like it better than Magneton, but it's nowhere near as good as Ponyta. Not gonna lie. With Reg G meta transforming the Koraidon is so funny. Yeah, Ditto and VGC has such a funny history. I like it so much. It basically only comes out when, like, restricteds exist. It's hilarious. Magmar is stupid. It's dumb. Do I like it? No. Honestly, it's right next to Jinx. It's not better than this. My name, JavaScript. Anyone can challenge me. Still says Sphero plus Crobat for me, personally. Pinsir is cool, but it's also another very overrated Pokemon. Not gonna lie. Pinsir? Let's be real here. It's not A tier. It's B tier. It's below Spearow. It's above Gigantamax Meowth, though. The Mega saved it. Indeed it did, because Mega Pinsir is amazing. It's not S tier, but it's definitely A plus tier. And I think I gotta put it above Wartortle. No, it's above... You know what? It's actually above Ninetales. This is where Mega Pinsir is. Mega Pinsir is a giant upgrade over Ninetales. It's such a sick design. Aerialate is an amazing ability, and it was one of the primary reasons why all those 8 abilities got nerfed in Generation 7, because this thing hit way too hard. I loved it so much. It's sick. What does it run? Like, it's Quick Attack, Swords Dance, Return, and then, like, what? CC? I think that was the main set people ran. And it hit hard. It did one thing every single game, and it did it well. There's nothing too much to say. Pinsir was cool. Tauros is a cool design. I didn't even play it back in Gen 6, and I appreciate it. But good. What is your profile picture anyway? I can't... Is that Chatot? That's cool if it's Chatot. Anyway, Tauros is sick. I like Tauros. It's pretty decent. I think I like it better than Rattata, but it's not as cool as Gigantamax Kingler. Let's be real here. Kingler is so cool. Shiny Chatot. I like Shiny Chatot. I can't make your profile pictures bigger on my screen, to be frank, guys. Like, so it's kind of stuck as tiny. Paldean Tauros is so cool. I love this man. Paldean Tauros clears OG Tauros. It's definitely... It's going to be A- tier, though. It is going to be A-, and it's going to go above... I think I cannot put it any higher than Sandslash. This is regular Paldean Tauros. It's pretty nice. I love it. Now, water form, it's better, but it's right next to it. It's basically the same thing. Have we done Eevee yet? Surprisingly, no. Dear Lord. Put Fearow over Doduo. No. I don't even know. I probably can't even find them when you say a specific mod. It's going to take a minute to find them. Eevees are F tier. I think I can bring back chat now. Awesome. Blaze form is the best, design-wise. And it rises probably... Honestly, it goes up to A tier. Above Pidgeotto. Blaze form Tauros is a big enough upgrade for me to put it up there. I'm leaving stream if Ditto's worse than A tier. I don't even know where I'm going to put these mods ahead of time, besides the top 3, to be frank with you, King. I don't know. Magikarp. It's iconic. It's iconic. Top of B+. I'm gonna be real. It's better than Inteleon. It is. Gyarados is overrated, but it's still good. I think Magikarp is the better design, to be honest. I'm gonna put Gyarados above Dodrio, but no, it's above Machamp. That's it. That's all where Gyarados goes. You should have made it opinion based. How are you gonna be objective about subjective opinions? The look on your cat's face would perfectly match your reaction, Ditto, man. Next up, Mega Gyarados is a shrimp for literally no reason. It's better than OG Gyarados, but not by a lot. No, it's better than... Yeah, no, it's better than... It's not as good as Spearow, though. Mega Gyarados is cooler, but not by a whole lot. It's not as good as Spearow. Next up, Lapras. Lapras, I have nothing positive to say about Lapras. It's honestly kind of lame, if we're going to be real here. You already know your top 3. Get them over with now. We'll get to the top 3 when we get to the top 3. It won't be much longer for one of them, though. I say that like we don't have hundreds of Pokemon. Okay, Lapras is kind of overrated, not going to lie. I put it above Wigglytuff. It's just kind of mid, if we're being real here. I keep moving my head, so I don't know how my mic sounds. Gigantamax Lapras is not much better. It's better, but not really by much. It's not a big design. Huge miss. What, Lapras? Is the Lapras the huge miss? Because I'm gonna be real, Lapras is not all that. This is kind of whatever. It's boring. Ditto? Ditto's cool. I can't put it... It's not S tier. I would say it's... I think Ditto is above Alakazam, but it's not as cool as Zigzagoon. Ditto is cool. Its gimmick is funny. It was pretty useless until Gen 5. My opponent is Hidden Grotto. Buddy, wait till you see my opinion on overall video games. Ditto is cool. It's better than Alakazam. Not as good as Zigzagoon, but it's pretty cool. Eevee is awesome. I love Eevee. It's so cute. It's S tier. It's above Ghastly. It's above Ghastly, but below Mega Charizard. Why? I like it. It's cool. It's sick. There's so many evolutions, and the evolutions are gonna vary big. I actually have an Eevee piggy bank, and it looks like Gigantamax Eevee, but I'm gonna be real. I'm not huge on Gigantamax Eevee. It's basically the exact same Pokemon, but just fluffy. So I don't have an opinion, to be frank. Vaporeon. So, did you guys know that Vaporeon is like a solid B- Pokemon? Right next to Muk. Jolteon is cool. I like Jolteon. A- tier. Definitely an A- kind of level I'm on. It's so fluffy you're gonna die. I understood that reference. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as the Tauroses, but I like it over Galarian Farfetch'd. I think that's just my opinion on Jolteon. It's cool. Flight or Fight flared so hard right now. Alright, we're going to keep going. Flareon is the worst evolution. It's so boring. It's a downside. It's horrendously weak. In fact, its competitive history and my personal hatred for it and how it kept me in like the 1050s for so long. You have 3 chances with Porygon. Honestly, Flareon is... It's better than Graveler, but it's pretty damn low. Did I mean to say that? Maybe, who knows? You know? Who knows? Porygon is cool. I like it. I'm a software developer. He's close to my heart, but he's not too high. He's A- tier. It's better than Meowth. It's not as good as Charmander. Ammonite is so overrated. He's our Lord and Savior, though, so if I put him below B tier, I'm going to get crucified, so he's going to go to the right above Butterfree. I don't want to die, so he's going to go B- tier. That is my opinion. I don't want to die. Amistar, I think, is worse than Ammonite, not going to lie. Not a fan of it. But it's not that big of a difference, so I can't really put it too much lower. I'm going to put it at C+. Kabuto is interesting. I like the idea of Kabuto. I think Kabuto is going to go... right in between Dodrio and Raichu. I like that positioning. Yeah, I think it's good. Kabutops is amazing. Best Gen 1 fossil. And I said that definitely is best Gen 1 fossil, and I think it's going to go right... Nope, it's better than Pidgeot. Not as good as Tauros Blaze, though. I think after Gen 1, my opinions are irrelevant. Kabutops is better than Scyther. I agree. It is better than Scyther. I don't remember where I put Scyther, but it is better. You're correct. Aerodactyl is overrated. It's kind of boring, not going to lie. I like Aerodactyl. Better than Tentacruel, not as much as Marowak. Where's the music? It's going to come back in a minute here. Mega Aerodactyl is not much different, to be honest. So I'm just going to put it right next to it. It's basically the same exact Pokemon. It's not much better, if we're being real here. Goodbye, General Ad. What perfect music for when we're about to rate the legendaries. Snorlax is funny. Snorlax is S tier. It's not... I will put it right next to Charizard. Got jump scared by Pokemon Go. Snorlax is cool. I'm gonna be real. I'm not big on Gigantamax Snorlax. If I'm gonna be honest. I think Gigantamax Snorlax goes all the way down to A tier. But it's the top of A tier. A minus, I mean. You have a Snorlax plush? That's cool. You know, I've always like... I want to get a giant Snorlax beanbag chair, you know? That would be cool. You know, and it could be like actual Snorlax size. How big is Snorlax? Like, what, 9 feet maybe? I don't know. I'm not looking it up right now. Someone else can fact check me. Articuno is honestly whatever. I don't have big opinions on Articuno. I like it more than Rapidash, but I don't like it as much as Rattata. So I think top of B minus is going to be where it's chilling at. Snorlax, Torterra Fusion. That's pretty much Gigantamax Snorlax. Galarian Articuno is awesome though. It is really cool. I like it a lot. It's going to go I think it's going to be the top of A tier now. Galarian Articuno is sick. 4-star Articuno in Pokemon Go. I think that's a good thing, isn't it? I don't play Go, so I don't really know. Galarian Articuno is just the top of A tier. It's good. Zapdos, S tier. Where you at? Where you at, S tier? S plus, actually, even. Above. Zapdos is fire. It's not clearing Charizard X, but Zapdos is the best of the Gen 1 birds. It's the best of their regional forms. It's just the GOAT in competitive. I love this man so much. He's sick design. He's easy to go ahead and get, and he's great in Gen 1 and Gen 2. He's literally great every generation. He's fire. Galarian Zapdos is a downgrade, but it's still cool. I gotta say, Galarian Zapdos is probably right below Mega Pinsir for me. I don't have much to say on him. Thunderous Kick is a cool signature move. Moltres is so lame. Moltres is a downgrade. It's gonna join the rest of these fiery animals. It's the... Honestly, no. I think a fiery horse is more unique. Nah. No, you know what? No. It's worse than Magneton. And it's worse than you. And you. It's in between these two. In between Muck and Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Or Mr. Mime. Would be better if it was still flying. Yeah. I don't like how it forgot how to fly, and I know it's technically not a descendant or related to OG Zapdos, but then why is it a regional variant then? I don't like it. Galarian Moltres is overrated. It's cool. But if I'm being real here, it's in between Aerodactyl and Mega Aerodactyl for me. It's nothing special. Nothing cool. Dratini is basic. I have no opinion on Dratini. It's kind of boring if we're being real here. Better than Lapras, but not as cool as Starmie. Dragonair is very pretty, though. Dragonair rises all the way to A minus, I think. But not high A minus. It's going to go above Meowth, but not much higher than Meowth. I'm not a huge fan of Dragonair. It's nothing too cool, nothing crazy. Dragonite, I'm also not a big fan of. Can you do a team of 6 after every gen? Buddy, we're already going to struggle to do this in 4 hours. I feel like that's something that deserves its own stream, to be honest. Honestly, I like it. I don't like Dragonite as much as I like Alolan Raticate. I'll be real here. The funny mustache makes it better than Dragonite. Dragonite's lame. Mewtwo is cool, but I don't like it as much as other people do. I think Mewtwo is a solid A-tier mon. Not as good as Ivysaur, but better than Gigantamax Machamp. That is the opinion I have on Mewtwo. A minus. Mega Mewtwo X is lame. I don't like Mega Mewtwo X. I think I like it better than Grimer, though. Mega Mewtwo X is C+. The worst opinion ever about Dragonite. What? I put it in, like... Where did I put it? I honestly don't remember. Dragonite, yeah, bottom of B+. Not cool. Mega Mewtwo Y is better than Mewtwo. It's the funny Frieza Pokemon. But I'm going to put it between Mega Pidgeot and Gigantamax Blastoise. No, I'm not huge on Mega Mewtwo Y. I was not huge into Dragon Ball until Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's a mid-pseudo-legendary, but still great. I mean, I put it in B+, didn't I? That's above average. That's great. This is the bottom of B+. I like it more than Sandshrew. You know? That's something to say. Mew is cool. It's better than Mew 2. That's better than Mew 1. I mean, Mew Y. I think it deserves to sit right next to above Tentacruel. It's not better than Rhyhorn, though. Imagine Dragonite and Gyarados below Spearow. You know, it's funny. That is a very true statement. We still in Gen 1. Yeah, this is going a lot longer than I thought it would. No! We're done with Gen 1! Gen 1 is finished! The biggest generation is out of the way. Gen 2 is going to take like 30 minutes. Chikorita is goated. I love Chikorita. It's so pretty and cute. I like it more than Bulbasaur. It has more of a personality. You know what? It's probably A+. A+. I can't put it above Mega Pinsir, but I can put it above Galarian Zapdos. I can do that. I love this guy. And speaking of goated, Bayleaf. S tier. Love its design. No, let's be real here. No. Let's be realistic. It's bottom of S. But Bayleaf is cool. I love it. Chikorita over Dragonite. Yes. Chikorita is so much a very pretty design. Gen 1 has like 70 regional variants. Yeah, true. We're probably like a quarter of the way through the decks, if we're being realistic here. Meganium is also very pretty, but I think it's the bottom of the line. So I can't help but want to put it somewhere in A-. I think it's the best A- Mon, but it's not as cool as Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto is a great baseline for A versus A-. Cyndaquil is overrated. It's okay. I like it more than a lot of these Pokemon here, but I can't say I like it more than Tauros. It's between Rattata and Tauros. Cyndaquil is overrated. In A tier, I'm going to eat your teeth. We'll find out. Meganium over Porygon. Meganium's cool. Quilava. Another S tier design. The middle stages of this region were so cool so far. Hi, I'm Diffin. Hey, thank you for staying by, though, Ditto. It was fun. Quilava is goated. Not as good as Bayleaf, though. Quilava is better than Bayleaf. Bayleaf's kind of whatever. Typhlosion is a very overrated Pokemon, but it's still like B+. Right behind Inteleon for me. Inteleon's better than Typhlosion. Yeah. Hisuian Typhlosion, it's better. But I don't think it's better than Magikarp. It's better than Inteleon. But this is like the worst Hisuian form, in my opinion. At least of the final form starters. It's the least creative and interesting. It's just literally a definition of mid. Totodile. We got a low S tier. Probably low S tier. Actually, I lied. It's a low. It's A+. You know what? Yeah, above a low. You know, it's above a Alolan Raichu. It deserves to be above a Alolan Raichu. It's a good Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Feraligatr stinks. We'll get to Feraligatr. Croconaw, Donkey Water. Worst of the Gen 2 middle stages. Feraligatr stinks. Honestly, Croconaw sucks. I like Poliwhirl more. I like that more. I like it. Nah. It goes above Poliwrath for me. Croconaw is lame. It was mid until I sick design of him. Silver and his gold. His God tier. I don't know if I've seen that fan art, so maybe it would change, but I'm gonna be real. Typhlosion ain't that guy for me. Feraligatr is also... It's better than Croconaw, but that's not a high bar to clear for being real here. Gator's like high C. It is high C. I don't like it. It's got the funny dumpy in Gen 3, though. That's what it has going for it. That's like one of the main things. Sentret. Sentret's kind of... No. That's not bad. I like Sentret more than Lapras. I definitely do. Not as much as Dratini. That's where Sentret would go. Furret. I'm scared about Furret, but I'm going to be real. I don't care about Furret. I'm going to put it right above Vaporeon. That's my opinion on Furret. Nothing special about it. It got a huge buff in Gen 9 with Tidy Up, but it's still completely unusable because it's Furret. Furret's horrendous competitively, and it'll never be good. Hoot is cool. I like Hoot. It is a B+ design. It's pretty good. I like it. In fact, I'm going to say it's better than Golbat. It's better than Graveler. It's not as good as Executor, but it's very good. Actually, I lied. It's better than Executor. Not as good as Typhlosion, though. Hoot is a pretty sick design. I like it. Noctowl is a downgrade, though. Hoo had a way more interesting eye design with his eyes. The eyes of Hoo is what makes it so good. But I'm gonna be real, Noctowl is just boring and lame. I like Noctowl better than Shellder, but not as much as Grimer. This is where Noctowl will be. Next up, Ledybot is literally a... It does nothing wrong. It does nothing wrong, but it's not interesting. The fact that it's not as good as the funny guy here is whatever. Ledian is a cool design, but I'm gonna be real, I don't really have an opinion on it. I like Ledian more than I like... Ledian over Moltres. That's my opinion. Are you ranking Spinarak right now? Because YouTube is messing up with the video time. Is it? Let's take a look here. Should be set. There should be like a 10-second delay between when I talk and when you guys see it. That's like what I think, at least. Either way, let's keep ranking. Spinarak is okay. I'm not huge on the early gen bugs, if we're being honest. Most of them are kind of lame. Spinarak. Nah, Grimer clears. Noctowl clears. It's not... No, Shellder's better. Yeah, it's in between Shellder and Parasect. Ariados is an upgrade, but not by a lot. I think Ariados is going to rise to be better than Caterpie, but it's not as cool as Abra, if we're going to be real here. I think that means you're 6 seconds behind. I wish Ariados was good. I wish it was good, too. Ariados is nothing special. Crobat! It's goated. Crobat is goated. It's going to be A tier. It's almost top of A tier. It's not as good as Galarian Articuno. It's better than Ponyta, though. Galarian Ponyta is very high, but it's not as good as Crobat. Crobat's a good and sick early gen design. Chinchou is such a forgettable Pokemon. I wish it was good. What happened? You're back. I rated some Gen 2 Pokemon. I gave Crobat A tier. Chinchou is... Honestly, nah, Butterfree's better than Chinchou. Lantern is also not a cool design. It's boring. It's overrated competitively as well. It's just bulky and stupid. It's worse than Chinchou, too. I like it more than Golduck, though. Not as much as Oddish. Pichu is amazing. I love Pichu so much. It's so good. It's up here with Pikachu. It's better than Pikachu, in fact. Pichu, right in between Charizard Y and Eevee. Because Ukulele Pichu from Pokemon Rangers Guardian Sign is such a cool and memorable thing. I loved it so much. It's so pretty. It's so cute. I have to put Pichu in S- tier. It's so goated. I have nothing to say about Cleffa. It's better than Clefairy. But barely. Igglybuff is literally a Pokemon that exists. Honestly, Igglybuff... It's better than Weepinbell. Yeah, better than Weepinbell, but it's right. It's not good. It's not as good as Poliwrath. Weepinbell sucks. Togepi? We got our next S+. Top 3. Togepi is goated. Togepi is a #1 Pokemon for me. It is my favorite. He's so cute. Metronome is the best move in the game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Pichu with Levitate would be fire. Yeah, Ubers isn't ready for that one, Chief. Togepi's just cute. It's the best Pokemon ever. You get one from Cynthia. You get it in Gen 2. You get it very often in Gen 4. Togepi is the best. #1 Pokemon of all time. Togetic is a downgrade. Where did this design come from? I like it more than Horsey. I like it more than that. I like it more than that. Right below Hisui and Electrode is where Togetic's gonna go, though. Togetic is not special. Australiados would be the best nickname for an Ariados evolution ever. Yo, I love that name. Togetic, I don't like it. Its design changed way too much. It lost the cuteness of Togepi, in my opinion. I like the spiky head, but that's about it. I like the dots on Togetic. It's just a huge downgrade from Togepi, though. Togepi's sick. Send Sylveon down to Gen 4. You know what? Just for that, we're rating Sylveon right now. Where's Sylveon? Where you at? Where you at? I don't see you. You're here somewhere. Sylveon. You know what? Sylveon is S tier. Sylveon is sick. I like it more than Beedrill. Honestly, I like it more than Alolan Vulpix. Sylveon's high. Sylveon's a very cool Pokemon. Not as good as Ninetales, but it is a high S. Sylveon's goated. Umbreon is better. We'll get to Umbreon. Oh, we will get to Umbreon. And soon. Natu. I literally said it in today's short. It's a very forgettable Pokemon. It's a cool design, but there's literally nothing going for it. Honestly, I like Natu more than Xatu. I like Xatu more than Kangaskhan, though. Yeah. I don't really... They have the same opinion on each other. They're pretty equal in my eyes, but neither of them are particularly cool, if we're being real. I don't like any of these Pokemon. They're both lame. Mareep. Where you at? Where you at, Mareep? Top of A tier? No. He's S tier. Better than Pikachu. Better than Ghastly. Better... not as good as Pichu. But... Zatu's cool in Mystery Dungeon. I remember there's a Zatu that opened boxes and explorers. That's all I remember. Mareep is goated. Oh, I think he had a role in the first Mystery Dungeons game, and I never played that one. Flaffy, I think, is the weakest link of this line, and it's still crazy that it's still A tier, though. Flaffy's so cool. I like Flaffy more than Wartortle. I like it more than y'all. I like it more than you. Right below Chikorita. That is where Flaffy goes, and this is the weak link of the line. My butt has been swept by a Trick Room team. Get goobed, in the words of Confucius. Ampharos is cool, but it's not as good as Mareep. Ampharos is going to be chilling right below Galarian Weezing, if I can figure out how to place him down. It's a cool Pokemon. Amphy is so cute. This man is keeping the Olivine Lighthouse running all by his lonesome. WWW. Yes, Amphy is cool. Mega Ampharos. It's majestic. It's beautiful. It is not as good as Alolan Raichu, but it is amazing. It's not S tier, unfortunately. It is fire. I love him. He got a majestic stance. He is here to fight. He is beautiful. I haven't seen Spearow talk in a minute. I think he dipped. He got upset. Maybe he got upset over a Spearow placement. Blossom is cool, but it's not interesting at all. It's like, it's a cute design to look at for like 2 seconds, and then it falls off a cliff. I'm gonna put it right below Seadra. Guy's gone now. We can put Doduo in S tier. No, I'm honest with my rankings. I don't remember where I put Doduo, but it's where it is. Meryl is also kind of lame, if we're gonna be real here. Just them getting hair. And that's kind of what growing up is, you know? Hair is something easy to add on designs. No, I'm not even big on Meryl. Meryl's just literally whatever. I like Meryl more than Magnemite. That's where it goes. Meryl's just kind of lame. Azumarill's pretty cool, but I don't really have a high opinion on Azumarill. Like, I like it more than Articuno. I'm thinking B tier is where it's gonna go. Nah, I like Vulpix more. Right in the middle of B tier. That is where Azumarill goes. Which is not a dragon type. Apple with long hair, lizard with hair, fire-breathing salamander, lizard. Why would a lizard need to be a dragon, Lamau? Honestly, trees are more dragonic than anything else. Sudowoodo is a funny design. It's B+. I like it more than the shrimp. I like it more than Spearow. Not as good as Typhlosion, not as good as Hoot Hoot. Better than Executor. This is where Sudowoodo will go. B+. It is a solid guy. Politoed is stupid, but it's pretty stupid. Politoed is gonna go. You know what? No, it's B-. Had to be long next to be dragon type. Yeah. Where do you think the fire is stored? Politoed is a below Seadra, but below Blossom and below Slowbro, but above Ammonite. Politoed is a low B- Pokemon. I don't know if you can hear me shaking my mic. Sorry if that happens. Applin does not have a long neck. It has a long neck. Just believe in him. Hoppip is cool, but it's also kind of boring. I think Hoppip is a solid right below Aerodactyl. No real special opinions. Skiploom I hate with a burning passion. I think it's ugly. There's nothing cool going for it. Top of D tier. D-, actually. Top of D-. No. Yes. D-. I like Graveler more. Yeah, Applin's really just all neck when you think about it. Jumpluff is a funny little guy. And I think we have a new bottom of A- tier. I like it more than Magikarp. Jumpluff is a very cute design. Unfortunately, it's horrendous competitively, and the only competitive set it has is like an acrobatic set with Strength Sap, and that's just evil and annoying to fight. Which means the real winner is Jumpluff, because he's now A- tier. Apom is kind of mid. I don't like Apom that much. But it's going to be almost the top of B- tier. Applin is not the apple, it's the worm in the apple, therefore it's a fruit, and therefore the fruit, it's Charmeleon. Charmeleon is not a dragon. Does not deserve to be a dragon. Sunkern is so stupid, I love him so much. If I'm being real though, I like him more than Moltres. I like him more than Ledian. I don't like him more than Mach though. Sunkern is the boundary between Mach and Ledian. This is pretty solid. I like it. Farfetch should be a grass type. No, because it can eat the leek, and the leek will be gone. Sunflora is a sunflower. It's a solid design, but it's nothing interesting. Yeah, top of D+. That's where Sunflora will go. Yanma. I am not a big fan of Yanma, to be honest. I think it's ugly. Yanmega is so much cooler. This is another D tier Gen 2 design. Nah, I like Kangaskhan more. I like Dugong more. That's where Yanma belongs. Right here. In the middle of D tier. Not a good Pokemon, I'm gonna be real. Wooper. Whoop, 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 whoop. Go rise up here. Wooper, you are above Alolan. Nope, you're above Snorlax. This is where the Whoop belongs. The Wooper is cool. Why can't Farfetch? Because Farfetch doesn't live inside of its leek, my guy. But let's be real here. Paldean Wooper is just that guy, but even more. Paldean Wooper rises to be above Gigantamax Pikachu. Paldean Wooper over regular Wooper. Wooper's cool. He's so cute. Everyone loves Wooper. Who hates Wooper? Your mom doesn't love you if you don't like Wooper. Fun fact. Quagsire is a downgrade from the Whoop. And there's no Clodsire yet. But it's still a good little guy. I think Clodsire deserves to be above Pichu. And right below Charizard Y. That's my honest opinion. Quagsire is goated. Passimian should be grass fighting. It does carry berries around all the time. I think Passimian being a grass type is equally valid as... No, it's more valid than Farfetch, but I don't think it should be one. Espeon. Literally just... It's cool, but it's so overrated, if we're being honest. Espeon is definitely... It's better than Diglett. It's better than Azumarill, but it's not as good as Vulpix. Wooper's the third best Pokemon. Wooper's S tier. Wooper's up there. He's highly rated. Umbreon is the most annoying Pokemon of all time in competitive. This thing still gets toxic, even after Generation 8 gutted it from several people's movesets, all because of one Pokedex entry in Generation 2 mentioning it spews venom out of its fangs or something stupid, and I hate Umbreon so much. It has a cool design, which saves it, but I'm gonna be real. It is one of the most annoying Pokemon of all time to fight, so for that, personally, I have to put it kind of low. It's gonna go, between Psyduck and Mega Mewtwo X. I don't like Umbreon. Umbreon is lame. Too bulky. It doesn't die. It's just so lame. Umbreon is designed to be a poison type. If it was a poison type, it would have been cooler. Umbreon is annoying. It is annoying. Fake IP, don't worry. I didn't even see an IP typed in, bro. Fake IP. You're good. Murkrow, it's a cool design, but its evolution is so much better. So I think Murkrow is going to go above. Murkrow goes right below Magneton for me. It's a B- Pokemon. It's not bad. Galarian Slowking. This is a funny guy. I think he's going to go... You know what? I like him more than Sandshrew. Galarian Slowking is pretty sick. He's cool. And G-King should be next up, right? G-King, I'm going to be real. I don't like its design as much as the OG Slowking. But it's basically the same thing. So I'm going to put him right below regular Slowking. I don't have too much of a different opinion on this guy. He's better competitively, but honestly, I don't care enough. That's the opinion I got. But Misdreavus, I'm not too high on Misdreavus. Like, it's fine. But it's probably just going to be B tier as well. I like it more than Doduo. I like it more than Sandshrew. Honestly, actually, no. I like it more than... Do I, though? Nah. It's the new top of B tier. We got a bunch of weird ones back to back to back to back to back. As a Gen 1 sprite, it does have a dumb one. Unknown F. Unknown's not real Pokemon. And I still like it more than Raticate. Unknown F is kind of basic if we're going to be real here. It's not too special. You play OU a lot? You don't know why? Wobbuffet? You can't hate Wobbuffet. It's just the definition of basic. It's plain and boring. It does its one job well. I don't like it as much. I like it more than Shelter. This is where it goes. It's in the middle of C+. Why do so many people use Poison Heal Gliscor? Because it never dies. It does not die. It has very good defenses, and Poison Heal gives you 1/8 of your HP at one end of each turn. Not to mention, if you're Poison Heal and you're poisoned, that means you cannot be burned, you cannot be slept, you can't do anything crazy. White Wolf has joined. Welcome, White Wolf. We are doing a tier list. We are tier listing all of the Pokemon. No text-to-speech. I could turn it on. Technically, I have it in title, technically, too. Can I see your messages? They won't pop up on screen, but I can see them in chat. Yeah, oh yeah, because you were having issues with that the other day. Davi has joined. Girafarig is a cool little mon, but it's also really basic, so I can't put it too high. Nuzlocke can poison Gliscor for the match and give it leftovers. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Assuming you have Poison Heal, that is. Girafarig is better than Grimer, but it's not as good as Mega Mewtwo X. Pinecone is nothing special. I'm gonna add that to my team. Leech Seed Breloom. Yes, get rid of Breloom. Breloom is not good. Not good at all. Pineco? Honestly, no. Pinecone's boring. It's better than the other Cocoon Pokemon, though. Right above Golduck. It's above Golduck. Everyone's joining, dang. I guess. May as well make a shiny Gliscor. Yeah, honestly, the shinies deserve their own tier list. I don't know who has text-to-speech privileges, but it's turned on right now. Fortress is better than Pineco, but not by a lot. I like it more than a lot of these guys. I like Fori a lot, actually. You know what? I like a lot more than these guys here. I guess it's White Wolf. Congratulations. Fortress belongs in high... You know what? It's actually kind of a high B+. It's not as good as Articuno, but you know what? It's pretty dang high. Dunsparce is hilarious. Dunsparce deserves to be so high. It's a goat. Honestly, yeah, it clears. It clears you too. Dunsparce is right below Eevee, but better than Gigantamax Eevee. That's the opinion of the day. It is S-. That is where Dunsparce will end up because it has a nice and solid and good design. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. Gligar is that guy. Uh-oh. I dropped him. Where is he? Here he is. I found you, Gligar. I found you, my son. He's that guy. Not as good as Rhydon, but he's better than Charizard Y. Another S- mon. He's so good. Give it fire. Jab holding on the attack score. Is that solid? No. I would drop... drop Fire Fang for Facade. Drop Poison Jab for Protect. And honestly, I would drop Ice Fang for, like, Spikes. Try Dual Wing Beat and Swords Dance. Just Facade. Facade's just more consistent. Steelix is better than Onix, but not by a lot. And I don't know where I put Onix, so this could be scuffed. But, it's, you know what? It's a B+ mod. It's not high B+. It's better than Blastoise. It's better than Machamp. It's better than these guys. But it's not as good as Typhlosion, though. It's better than Hoot Hoot. So I guess I like Steelix more than I thought. It's not bad. Ice Fang would deal with other Gliscor. Don't battle other Gliscor. That's not his job. Gliscor is Crabhammer. Don't run Crabhammer. Just don't do that. Just trust. Mega Steelix. I'm going to be real. Mega Steelix is ugly. I don't like it as much as OG Steelix. I think it's probably going to be like... here. It's not as good as Raichu, but it's better than Galarian Meowth. And by Galarian, I mean Alolan. Mega Gelade is your favorite. Why you use it and it's fine? Bro, 85% accuracy is not good. 85% accurate isn't good. And like, what are you even hitting with Crabhammer? Like what? Tusk? Tusk is going to eat that up anyway and then destroy you with a Ice Spinner. It's perfectly fine. It's fine. I think it's a downgrade of regular Steelix, though. I don't like the just random crystals. No, it's 90. Oh, yeah, because that's so much better. Especially when Facade just does more damage the vast majority of the time. It's 90? Okay. Snubble is ugly, but that's the point. I like Snubble. I like Snubble a lot, in fact. Snubble, I think, is going to be low A. No, I like it more than Meowth. No, I don't. It's low A minus. Does it use its tail? It kind of... No, I can use its hand. I believe in him. Gramble, on the other hand, I don't like Gramble at all. It is ugly and annoying to fight. In lower tiers, it just doesn't die because Intimidate. I get more than Venonat, but not as much as the Crab. Gliscor has claws. It does indeed. Quillfish is cool. You gotta respect Quillfish more. Not enough people love it. It's a good mod. In fact, I would argue it's better than Mewtwo. That's where I'm putting Quillfish. Right above Mewtwo. 90 is an excuse for 80% accurate. True. That is very factual. Now, Hisuian Quillfish is just better. It's a lot better, in fact. By a lot, I mean a little. But I think it's enough to raise it up a tier. I like it more than Pidgeotto. And I like it more than Kabutops, but not as much as Tauros Blaze. So it's A tier. A minus to A. It needs a Mega. No, it does not. Because now it can't hold a Toxic Orb. Scizor is goated. S tier immediately. S tier immediately. Better than Whoop. Better than you. Better than Beedrill. Better than Charizard. Better than... Not better than Zapdos. Right below Zapdos is where Scizor is going to be. I would hope it's not exclusive to Kalos. That would be disappointing. I want to see more Pokemon. Mega Scizor is a downgrade to regular Scizor. It's just not enough changes, and it's not even that much better competitively. I think Mega Scizor is a downgrade. In fact, I think it's going to be bottom of S minus for a while here. I think that's where Mega Scizor is going to be chilling. Toxic Debris Glamora paired with Merciless. Why? No. Merciless Toxic. It has like 55 attack, bro. What gen are we on? We're on Gen 2. It's taking a little longer than I thought. But you know what? Gen 3 is in sight. It's in sight. Shuckle! I have no opinion on Shuckle. It's literally like the most whatever Pokemon of all time. I like it more than Ammonite, not as much as Chinchou. Heracross is the GOAT. It's top tier. It's a top tier mod. Better than Whoop. Better than... Honestly, yeah, it's better than Charizard X. Better than Sylveon. Not better than Ninetales, though. This is such a fun Pokemon. It can run Guts. It can run Moxie. It can run Choice Scarf. It has a Mega. I'll get to the Mega later. It's cool. I don't like it, though. And by later, I mean right now. Mega Heracross is a downgrade, but it's still sick. It's not as good. It's definitely not as powerful, I'd argue. But I'm going to put it above Mega Beedrill. No. Beedrill is better. It's better than Paldea and Whoop. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Sneasel is that guy. Another late gen Pokemon from Gen 2. That's also just really cool. Sneasel is above Totodile. Yeah, it's above you. It's above you. It's above you. It's above you. Not above Ghastly, though. It's a low S minus. Whooper, Pooper, Quagsire, Clodsire. Indeed, a Rooney. Next up, we have Hisuian Sneasel, which I think is actually a downgrade from OG Sneasel. I think OG Sneasel looks cooler. I would say it's definitely a... It's above Flaffy. No, it's above Gyarados. That's where it is. Yeah, right above Zapdos, but right below Flaffy. That's where good old Hisui Sneasel is going to be chilling. Teddy Ursa is sick. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable Pokemon. I like it more than you. I like it more than you. I think Teddy Ursa is probably going to be chilling right below Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash is where Teddy Ursa is going to be sitting here. This is its peak. Gotta go. Won't be back, but I'll be Chen Chen the VOD. Coolio, thank you for stopping by. Josu. I like Teddy Ursa. He's pretty sick. He's fun, and he's cool. Next up on the docket, Ursaring, which I think is a big downgrade. It's not fun. Job is to click priority. Ice Spear. I don't remember who you're even talking to. Weavile. You mean Ice Shard? Ice Spinner. Just run Ice Triple Axle. Does a lot more damage. Ursaring. It's okay. Not as cool as Apom, but better than the fire horses. Slugma. I forgot this Pokemon's name. I shouldn't have said it. Slugma's literally whatever. Right next to Vaporeon. Not as cool as Furret, better than Vaporeon. Macargo is a downgrade in my opinion. I don't think it's as interesting, but it's not even that big of a downgrade, so I'm just going to put him right to the left of him. Swinub, kind of ugly, not going to lie. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, top of C-. Piloswine is better, but not by a lot. I think it's going to go towards somewhere in the C tier. I like it more than Clefable, but not as much as Mr. Mime. Corsola is so cute. I think Corsola is going to go right above Hisui and Quillfish. Galarian Corsola. This is a high tier mon. This thing is sick. I love it so much. I think it's going to be chilling right above Scizor because it has a cool design. Running Eviolite on it is pretty surprisingly good too. It gets Strength Sap, which is so evil and annoying. Grassy Surge, but Grassy Glide, Rillaboom. Just give it a choice band. There you go. Rillaboom is goated. You're running Ice Spinner specifically for terrain. Is Rillaboom even that common right now? I don't remember. I don't play OU too much right now. Remoraid is a Pokemon I really want to like, but it has given me zero reason to like it because it's not very good. So honestly, I think I'm going to put it above Poliwag, but it's not better than Mankey. Octillery is stupid. Like, why? This comes out of nowhere. I know it's based on a tank. I know it was originally supposed to be based on a gun, but I'm going to be real here. Just because it was originally based on something doesn't make it good. Octillery is not that great. Delibird, or Delibird, as some people like to call it, is not cool. It's low. I like Kakuna more. I like Ledybum more. It's better than Mr. Mime. That is where Delibird remains. Delibird is so overrated. Also, what tier do I play? I play UU. UU is my thing right now. Gen 9 UU is fire. Big fan of it. Mantine, or Mantine, if you're weirdly inclined, is kind of mid. I like it more than Ariados. 2 pages of the Pokemon cards are fake. In the words of Confucius, that's an oof. Mantine is right below Ledian for me. It's kind of a whatever Gen 2 mon, if we're being real. Skarmory is that guy. He's very annoying, but he has a sick design. I think he's going to go right above Jolteon for me. He's going to be in the low A. He's going to be high A- for me. He's pretty fire. 1 in every 3 team uses Gorilla Boom. Alright. That's pretty... I'd believe it. Houndour is cool. I like him, but he's not good. I think he's the peak of the line as well. I like him more than Totodile, but he's not on Mega Scizzor's level. Houndoom, I think, is worse, but not by a lot. I like Totodile more than Houndoom. I like Houndoom more than Mega Ampharos. Mega Houndoom is just Houndoom, but bigger. I have no opinion on Mega Houndoom. It's kind of like whatever. It's nothing crazy. So, it will be chilling right above here. Hit him with a fire type. Nah, Rillaboom would just U-turn out. Man, I like Rillaboom, but oh boy, the middle evolution is not very strong. Kingdra! Honestly, it's kind of boring. I'm not a big fan of Kingdra. I don't think it's as good as Seadra. Yeah, I don't like the coral reef design it has like on its wings and on top of its head. So I think it's going to go about here. I think it's a downgrade. I genuinely do think it is. Phanpy is so cute. I love Phanpy. I like Phanpy more than I like a lot of these mods. I like it more than you. More than Tauros. Clears all of you guys. Clears Spearow. Better than Hoot Hoop. Yeah, top of B+. Phanpy's pretty solid. I like him. Donphan is the competitive GOAT. Bro is a good low-tier spinner no matter where he ends up, and he's even high-tier until, like, Gen 4. He's solid. Donphan is a beautiful man. He keeps the hazards away. Don't tell him. What, does he not like Houndoom? I don't even remember who I just rated. Phanpy. Yeah, Phanpy at the top of... Phanpy was rated high. I lost Phanpy. Where did he go? I like Donphan. Right above Pikachu for me, personally. Yes, I want my music still. I lost Phanpy, guys. You have 2 chances. I don't remember where Phanpy is. Oh, it's a B+. Yeah, that's fair. I like Jumpluff more. Porygon 2 is better than Porygon 1. OG Porygon, you might even say. This guy's also goated competitively with an Eviolite and a surprising offense set in Generation 3. I like him more than Dunsparce. He's in between Flaffy and Pichu. I'm gonna put Porygon 2 goes in S- towards the top of it. I like Porygon 2. He's pretty solid. He's cool. Stantler? What in the world did Porygon 1 do to me? He's just not as interesting looking. He's kind of boring. You know, there's an argument for him being the worst Gen 1 Pokemon overall. Obviously, I don't think that way, but there's a fair argument for it because it has no evolutions. It's banned from the anime, so it's got no content there. It's not strong. It's outclassed by almost every other normal type. It doesn't really have a lot going for it. Stantler is a Pokemon that exists that I like, but I don't really have an opinion on Stantler. I like him more than Pidgeot, not as much as Weedle. Smeargle is stupid. I hate Smeargle. It's stupid and annoying. I don't want to see this thing ever again. I hate Smeargle. I like Unknown more than Smeargle. 4 and 4, 5 and 5. Tyrogue is a Pokemon I want to like, but I've just never liked its design. Hitmontop! It's a funny little guy. I like him more than a lot of these guys. He's an A- tier Pokemon. I like him more than Mewtwo, but he's not as good as Ivysaur. That is where he's going to end up. Spin, Spin, Spin. My favorite Hitmontop evolution. He clicks Rapid Spin. I had a very cool anti-Mega Beedrill set in Gen 7 UU. I'd run him with Pursuit and Intimidate. That way the Mega Beedrill would always U-turn out. And it would take a solid... it took 74 to 86, I think, guaranteed. Which means it would die to rocks. So, yeah, Smoochum. Ugly. Child. But better than... Yeah, that's fair. Better than Magmar. It's better than Jinx. Elekid, I love. It's so cute. I love him. He's an adorable little guy. He's A- tier probably. Worse than Ivysaur, worse than Hitmontop, worse than you, worse than you. Better than Cloyster. No, it's better than Machamp as well. G-Max Machamp is good. I'm surprised I like it so much, to be honest. Ooh-ba-da-doo. They stopped at Z and 4. Magby is ugly. I don't like Magby. Top of D+. Congratulations, Magby. You've been promoted. Miltank! Oh, not Chansey. Not you yet. Miltank! I like Miltank. He's a fun little guy. What is the opinion I have on Miltank? He's thick. Honestly, yeah. Above Haunter. That's where Miltank is going to be hanging out. Miltank is a lot of fun. Thought that Z and 4. Oh, yeah, with Porygon. I see what you mean. I would like a proper Porygon 3. That would be really neat to see. I'd like to see what they would do with it. Blissey is just Chansey, but better design-wise. I don't like it, though. No, I like it more than Bellsprout. Not as much as Hitmonchan, though. Raikou, we're on the Gen 2 legendaries. All right. So, Raikou. You're certainly a Pokemon. After I finish Gen 2, I'm going to go grab those cookies because I'm hungry. Raikou is pretty cool. But I don't really have an opinion on Raikou. Every max stage Pokemon ends with a second stage. Max stage? I don't know what you mean by that. Raikou is going to go above Inteleon, but not higher than Hisuian Typhlosion. Entei is the worst of the three in design. I don't like Entei. I think it's ugly. I like it. I like Girafarig more for being real here. Suicune. Oh. Poliwhirl. You go back to D. Go back to D plus Poliwhirl. Didn't mean to grab him. Suicune is the best of the three. This should have stopped Porygon. No, we need a Porygon 3. Porygon Z is cool, but I want a proper Porygon 3. Suicune is cool. Suicune clears. It's high A tier. It's a just competitive goat. Even though it fell off pretty damn hard. Larvitar is alright. I like it. But, I don't like it as much as Cubone. I like it more than Ariados. It's right between Abra and them. Pupitar is an okay design, to be completely honest. Overall is the worst gen. That's a valid take. Pupitar? No, it's way lower than these guys. Nah, it's lower than this. I like it more than Gloom. Pupitar is a B. low Beamon, which is higher than Larvitar, which is surprising to me. Tyranitar, on the other hand, is that guy. He's S tier. He's definitely S tier. Better than Pikachu, not better than Donphan, though. Because Donphan has managed to stay. Donphan didn't improve much. Donphan got to where he was, and he stayed there. And that's the story of Donphan. Donphan's okay. And next up, we've got Mega Tyranitar. We're almost done with Generation 2. And I think that's what I'm going to call it. If I'm being real here. Mega Tyranitar. Can't wait to see your favorite Ultra Beast. Oh, we'll get to Gen. Mega Tyranitar is cool. I can't deny it. I think I'm going to put him above the Growliths. That's where he's got to go. Can I do Metagross before I stop? I'm going to be real. I'm exhausted, my guy. I'm going to stop at Gen 2. We will continue the list another time. Alright, Lugia. We know my opinions on Lugia. I have made my opinions clear on Lugia. Lugia is a Donkey Water legendary. It's the worst Pokemon of all time. Davi, I promise Metagross will be in the next tier list. Absolutely in the next episode. But I gotta end it early today, to be honest. I'm sleepy guy. Ho-Oh is cool, though. Ho-Oh is way better than Moltres. I think Ho-Oh. Are you gonna make a part 2? Yes. Probably this week as well. Maybe Friday. Ho-Oh above Houndour. Yeah. Honestly? What do you got against Lugia? Alright. Let's run down the list. Lugia. The most Donkey Water legendary who does basically nothing throughout the entirety of the series besides that one movie where we have to save its baby. In competitive, this thing is probably the worst Uber of all time. Definitely the worst box art legendary competitively. Because, like, oh yeah, you can argue that Zamazenta's worse because it's in a lower tier, but at least Zamazenta does something in the tier that ends up in. Lugia does literally nothing in Ubers. Like, the only time it was even decent was, like, Gen 2 and 3. And Gen 2, it's literally just the worse than Ho-Oh. It's just worse Mewtwo and Mew. It's worse Mew and Mewtwo, right? Lugia sucks in Gen 2. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just not, it's not Ho-Oh bad, basically. It's mid. It's literally mid. It's not bad, and it's definitely not good in Gen 2. Gen 3, it's just whatever. I don't really have an analysis on Gen 3. It's just stupid, it's fat, and it's annoying. I hate Lugia, and I hate the Whirl Islands. Lugia's design's the best thing about it, but everything else about Lugia just makes me put it in F tier. And honestly, I like Lickitung more. Celebi is nice. Enjoy extra content for the highlight reel. Yeah, highlights will just be the Generation 1 and 2. I'll figure it out, but I gotta take a break. I am tired. Celebi. That's a fair spelly. I like it more than Mega Mewtwo Y. Not as much as Gigantamax Blastoise. Okay. Here's hoping I can find a way to save this tier list and continue its progress later without messing anything up. Save and download. Log in to save your tier list to your profile. Okay. So this is where all of the this is Gens 1 and 2. Every Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon have been rated, and Inteleon, and Sylveon. Everyone's rated. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna just scroll through this real quick. Y'all have a nice day. I'm tired. I gotta go eat. I'll make some shorts or something. Later, everybody.